Good morning, everybody. It's a dreary, overcast, a little bit of rain day, but these conditions are great for smooth air, and we're not flying through the clouds or anything today, so...
Cessna 739 Bravo November, holding short of 10 left, ready for takeoff.
We should be good. Clouds are overcast at 8,000. And as far as the temperature goes, it's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit right here where I'm at about 2,500 feet. So it's above freezing, but we're going to be well below the clouds. And the objective today is to shoot an approach. We're going to do the ILS 10 right.
Uniform Foxtrot flying contact port 3 out, runway 10 right.
The ILS 10 right at Flying Cloud, which is a DME arc to an ILS approach. So we're just flying. We're going to get down south of the airport. We're actually transitioning through their airspace right now so we can set up for the approach. But we're going to fly over the airport, go to the south a little bit, and then contact air traffic control to get clearance to do a practice approach and go from there. Alright, as we're flying down here, we're going to get some stuff plugged in. So the first thing is going to be Minneapolis approach 134.7. We got that. Currently we're talking to Flying Cloud Tower because we're transitioning through their airspace again. Starting at the top left here, we're going to get plugged in on the localizer. We'll plug in the localizer 109.7. That's good to go. And then we also need the Flying Cloud VOR, which is 117.7, and we're going to use that for our DME arc part of the approach. And then after we do the arc, from starting at FASA, then we'll switch over to the localizer, continue inbound. Next thing is the ATIS 124.9, got that plugged in. And it should be updated, so we're actually going to listen to that right now.
10 left, logo 0 right. Use caution, parallel runway operations in effect. Advise on initial contact, you have Yankee.
Information Yankee.
Flying Cloud Tower, information Yankee 1453 Zulu, wind 120 at 13, visibility 10, ceiling 6,500 overcast, temperature 2.5, altimeter 3009.
Bravo, or 901 pop-up, frequency improved.
Frequency improved, 901 pop-up.
With the 2 uniform factor, only
180, climbing. Advise on initial contact, you have 500.
Number 525, correction, number 5242 Delta, Minneapolis departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000.
Okay, so we got information Yankee. So we're ready to go. I already looked at all the NOTAMs for this airport. There's nothing that will affect our approach. So when we call out ATC, we'll let them know we have Yankee and we have the NOTAMs. Next item is just briefing the minimums on this approach. And we've got a minimum for the ILS Category B aircraft of 1,106 feet. So we'll put a bug for that.
Number 764, advise when you have weather and NOTAMs at Osceola.
1,106 feet.
764, roger, and you've exited the Minneapolis Class Bravo airspace for altitude to your destination. How will this approach back?
Alright. And then once we get past FASA up a little bit, then I'll call up ATC to request a clearance to do this practice approach. And we will fly to FASA, we'll intercept the DME arc, And I plugged in a bug for 3,000. That'll be a good altitude for starting this approach. And ATC will probably give us an altitude as well. And then on this arc, we need to maintain
traffic no factor.
A DME of 13 miles, which is I get a notice for that on my radio here, as well as in my 275s.
Precipitation, 12 o'clock, 5 miles in diameter, just west of Lisa.
And we're going to switch over to our CDI so that we can get the VOR active. And our first radio...
2 Delta, turn right, heading 290.
Going to be it already is plugged in, perfect. 175. So we're going to intercept the 175 radio on the VOR. That will be our initial fix. And then from there, we'll follow the arc in, doing the turn 10, twist 10 method. And then once we get to FASIP, we'll do a 90-degree turn essentially. So that'll be about a 270 heading.
Minneapolis departure, Bonanza, 9
And then we'll start turning our CDI
2.5, heading 1.
10 degrees so we get a full deflection on the VOR, and then we'll track it in once the needle is aligned, then we'll turn it 10 degrees again and continue that all the way to radio 271. And at radio 271, we'll start our inbound turn. We'll switch over to the localizer.
Number 27, Foxtrot.
And then follow the ILS in for
120,
a landing.
maintain 3,000 until established on the final.
The other things we need to do still, we need to identify our navigational radio. So I'm identifying the VOR first, using the Morse code identifier. That is correct.
Number 42 Delta, traffic 11.
So we have that ID'd.
Eastbound up.
We probably won't be able to ID. Oh, you can kind of hear it actually. But yeah, we can't ID the localizer quite yet, as we're still too far away from that. And we need to have more of a linear alignment to it to get that ID'd.
Looking for traffic, 42 Delta, negative traffic.
So we're pretty much good to go.
70.
So I'm going to turn our heading to the east a little bit more,
8,000 for 7,000 at target with Yankee.
so that we can get positioned a little bit more favorably to intercept that first point of FASIP.
6,000.
Minneapolis approach, Comanche 83901 Papa with request.
Comanche 83901 Papa, Minneapolis approach, they request.
We are 20 miles south of Flying Cloud. I'd like to do a VFR practice approach on the ILS 10 right if possible.
Comanche 901 Papa, squawk 0235, maintain VFR.
0235, maintain VFR, 83901 Papa.
Comanche 3901 Papa, radar contact 10 miles southwest of Air Lake Airport, Minneapolis altimeter 3011, advise Yankee, say altitude.
901 Papa has Yankee and NOTAMs, altitude 3,200. We'd like to do the DME arc approach if possible as well.
901 Papa, proceed direct FASIP, intercept the arc, how will the approach terminate?
Proceed direct FASIP, we'll be doing a missed approach back to Crystal 83901 Papa.
901 Papa, missed approach instructions, maintain VFR, fly southwestbound.
Missed approach instructions, maintain VFR, fly southwestbound, 83901 Papa.
Number 8 Kilo Mike, proceed direct X-ray Victor Golf.
Direct destination, Bonanza, 9 Kilo Mike.
Okay, so we got direct FASIP, so I'm just turning my heading indicator to get that set up.
764, traffic is number 901 Papa, small area of light precipitation just after FASIP, about 3 miles in diameter, and then there'll be more as you join the localizer up near 15 miles west of Flying Cloud, about 5 miles in diameter.
Copy that, 901 Papa.
Number 764, physical traffic, now southbound, no factor, and no targets observed in the vicinity of
as far as precipitation goes, outside air temp is 54 degrees Fahrenheit, so we should be fine. And then the main thing is going to be visibility. We have any visibility issues, but a little bit of rain. According to our radar here, it looks like, you know, overall relatively light precipitation, so we'll monitor that, but we should be okay.
And I'm 3 Charlie Kilo to kind of maintain.
So once we hit FASIP, we'll turn to 263.
Papa, Minneapolis approach, Minneapolis 10 minutes 3011.
Coming up on FASIP. And we can see the needle is almost aligned. Alright, so we'll start our turn to 263.
Charlie Kilo, head in sight.
Or 3 Charlie Kilo.
We're 13.2 miles away. Now we're 13.
Good visual, 1 right, over to tower, 3 Charlie Kilo, thanks.
So 263, and then we'll turn our course to 183. We're going to adjust our heading a little bit more because we're too close, 12.6 miles away, so we're correcting for that. And now we're about to intercept the arc again.
Contact 42 Delta, contact Minneapolis Center 121.
So we'll go course up 10 more degrees to 193. And then we're going to leave our heading currently at 257 until we can get our DME back to 13. And then we'll start turning our heading as well.
Echo, contact Minneapolis Center 125.3. Minor.
So we'll start our course adjustment and our heading adjustment. Turn 10, twist 10. Now we're in the precipitation. .1 miles out, so we'll turn our heading slightly more. And I'll turn my pitot heat on. So we're in some precipitation here just to be safe. And we're intercepting again, so I'll turn 10 more degrees on the course and 10 more degrees on heading. Now we're 13.2 miles out. So I'll do a couple more degrees on the heading, which is a little surprising because we have winds are, yeah, I guess that makes sense. We're getting pushed a little bit. We'll do a little bit more, try a 294 heading so we can get back at 13. For our DME.
Bonanza 8 Kilo Mike, contact Minneapolis Center 121.05.
2105, Bonanza and enter to 8 Kilo Mike.
And then momentarily we'll start bringing our airspeed down a little bit as we get closer to our final approach course. And we'll adjust our course 10 more degrees, as well as our heading. Do a couple more degrees on the heading so we can get back to 13 DME. Altitude's looking good. Timer has expired, so we'll switch our fuel tank to our right auxiliary. Monitor fuel pressure. Everything's looking good. And then as we get to the final approach course, we will go to a main. Just past that. course, so turn 10.
Number 6 Lima Papa traffic,
Twist
11 becoming 12 o'clock, 9 miles, northbound, altitude indicates 3,600.
This whole approach is done without using a GPS. Obviously we're using our GPS for safety purposes and awareness and all that, but using old school ground-based navigation. And the needle just got intercepted again, so once again we turn our course.
24 area of light precipitation, 11 to 1.
10 more degrees.
Starting 8 miles, about 8 miles in diameter. There will be another scattered area, 15 west of flying cloud, 10 miles in diameter.
And we're 12.9 away on the DME, so I'm holding our heading at 316 for now until we get back to 13. And then once we're at 13 miles, then I will twist our heading again.
Comanche 901 Papa, cleared ILS runway 10 right approach.
Cleared ILS 10 right approach, 15 901 Papa.
901 Papa, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR, 901 Papa. Alright, turn 10. So, we got clearance for the approach. And basically that means that once we get done with the arc, we can start our descent.
Roger, turn 10 degrees right, vectors for the visual approach, expect 10 right.
253. Now we're 13.1, so we're just twisting a little bit more. Get back on proper distance.
Comanche 901 Papa traffic, 12 to 1 o'clock, 5 miles, maneuvering north-northeast bound, altitude indicates 1,500.
Copy that, we'll watch for that traffic, 901 Papa.
Boundary 124 traffic,
bringing our
12
power
miles, northwest bound,
back.
6,000 Bonanza.
.263 on the course. We'll trim up a little bit since we brought our power back. We're 13.1 out, so we'll do a little bit more on the heading. I don't see this traffic. And then we're going to switch over to a main tank. Turn our fuel pump on. We'll go to our left main. Fuel pump off, fuel pressure looks good. And the last radio is 271. So we'll do 271 on our course, and then once we cross that radio, we can switch over from the VOR to the localizer, and then start an inbound turn to intercept the localizer. And this traffic should be no factor. It looks like they're past the localizer. Bring our power back a little bit more even. Alright, 271. That radio is just about lined up, so we can switch to the localizer. And we'll set the inbound course of 98 degrees.
901 Papa, traffic no factor.
Traffic no factor, 901 Papa.
124 traffic off your left wing, no factor.
98.
Over 6 Lima Papa, traffic at your, for correction, 7 o'clock, northwest bound, no factor.
We're still using the autopilot.
Papa, traffic no factor.
Departure.
Now we're going to intercept the localizer needle.
At 2,000 kilometer, 2,500.
Number 734 Romeo Delta, Minneapolis, departure, radar contact.
Looks like we're going to maybe overshoot it just a little bit.
3,000 for Romeo Delta.
Number 4 Romeo Delta, advise me of weather and notice at Air Lake along with your approach request. I'm showing the 1-2 real.
Actually, it looks pretty darn good.
For out of service.
We have weather and note. We'll request the VOR 1-2 be effective.
So we're a little bit past, so we need to go a little bit to the right.
370 Minneapolis, approach, hotels current, expect localizer, runway 12 left approach, taking
So
altitude.
just by heading to the right slightly so we can get on the localizer. And at this point, I'm going to turn off the autopilot
70, just to maintain 4,000.
and hand fly it in. Minor adjustments. I also put a fog at 2,600 because that is our next point, is Stuber. We have to be above 2,600.
Approach instructions are fly heading 090, climbing maintain 2,000 for 4 runway Delta.
Comanche 901 Papa, contact flying cloud tower 119.15.
109.15, talking a bit now.
Number 4 Romeo Delta, you were...
And we'll call tower. Flight cloud tower, Comanche 8901 Papa on the ILS 10 right.
Number 8391 Papa, flying cloud tower, continue for runway 10 right.
Continue 10 right, 91 Papa. And as far as airspeed goes, we're below 150, so we are at
8 Foxtrot Delta.
our airspeed for putting our landing gear down.
8 Foxtrot Delta.
And we're going to put in a little carburetor heat as well here to be safe.
58 Foxtrot Delta, can I get you a first good day?
Departure good day, 8 Foxtrot.
Need to get over to the right just slightly. I'm going to switch over to our CDI. And we can see the glide slope indicator needle is coming alive. And our localizer needle is also good to go. So we're lined up on the localizer. And the glide slope is being intercepted momentarily.
Cessna Bravo November, number 2 full Cessna on a 1.5 mile, final runway 10 left, clear to land, additional traffic on final for the south runway, Comanche.
Keep that traffic in sight 10 left, clear to land, 9 November.
91 Papa, traffic's ahead to us on 2 miles, entering final for the north runway is a Cessna at 2,000.
We're looking for that traffic now, Papa. They have us in sight. I don't see them, but they got us in sight, so that's good. Okay, glide slope is
Ready to talk to you, Papa.
going to live.
Runway 10 left, waiting on our release.
We go to the right a little bit. And we got the glide slope. We're 5 miles out, so we're put our landing gear down. And we got a wind coming in from the right up here. But winds were 120, so yeah, a little bit of a crosswind from the right. I think at this altitude we're getting hit a little bit harder with the direct crosswind. Okay, landing gear is down. So carburetor heat, gas, run the left main.
Traffic.
That looks good.
1 mile, 500 feet below.
Fuel pump is on, mixture is rich. We're just following that needle, trim it up a little bit.
Cessna Denver, number 2, follow traffic at a 1.5 mile, final, Cessna.
Number 2, we'll keep that traffic in sight 10 left, 9 November.
We need 9 Papa, line cross runway 10 left, hold short runway 10 right on go.
And then missed approach instructions are to fly southwest and maintain VFR.
Check 140, turn left altitude, ground to ground.
Left altitude, over the ground, check 140.
9 Bravo November, truck follows head to your left on final 1,500 Cessna.
3.4 miles to runway.
That traffic 9 Bravo November.
We're going to switch over to our minimums.
That traffic inside 9 Bravo November.
1106.
9 Bravo November, Roger. Base is approved to follow. Number 2, runway 10 left, clear for the option.
Number 2, and we'll follow that traffic for 10 left, clear for the option 9 Bravo November.
2 miles.
Bring out our power a little bit more.
Top front cloud tower, hold short runway 10 left.
Trim it up just a bit.
39 Pop bike, runway 10 right at go, clear for takeoff, turn right heading 180.
remember if we got a landing.
500.
Papa, traffic 6 to your left on base for the north runway. Cessna.
Traffic's in the site, 901 Papa.
Roger.
Airspeed's looking good. We'll put in 1 notch of flaps. This guy's
Traffic
taking
on
off right
runway
now.
10 right.
Hopefully he can get out of our way here.
System 270, X-ray flying cloud tower, straight in front one.
Oh, buddy. There he goes.
901 Papa, runway 10 right, cleared to approach, and advise on your miss.
901 Papa, clear to land, 10 right. Alright, we are just above minimum.
901 Papa, are you in mist or full step?
We're going mist to the southwest, 901 Papa.
Minimums.
901 Papa, roger, just advise on your miss.
We'll go, 901 Papa.
39 Papa, Mike 180, contact with EF Sports, good day.
Alright.
36 November, contact.
Bring her in here.
I'll take ground, thank you, 36 November.
Flaps are going up. Carburetor heat's going in. Props full forward. Full throttle. Gauges are green. And then we'll switch over to our GPS again.
76 Air Papa, runway 10 left, left, left.
And we'll start our turn. I know, Papa, we're just going to the southwest.
901 Papa, roger, your right turn's approved.
5 o'clock.
Right turn approved, 901 Papa.
Feet below.
Okay, bring that power back a little bit. And that's pretty much it.
Just at 9 o'clock November, start a left crosswind as soon as able.
So we're going to head back to home airport, but overall that was a good approach. Thanks for flying along. Hopefully it was helpful for some people, and if I did anything wrong, and you're a more proficient pilot than I.
901 Papa, pre-change Minneapolis is approved.
Pre-change approved, thanks a lot, 901 Papa. And I did something wrong in a constructive way, please let me know. But thanks a lot for flying. We'll see you soon.